If you're seeing this video, know that it is meant for you. I'm not going to put any trending audios, hashtags, yada yada. You get the gist. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mad. I'm a psychic medium and I'm here to deliver you a message today. So I just keep hearing in my head over and over, this is a period of surrender. I don't know if this pertains to general life or a relationship that you were, I think for some of you it does. This is a collective I seem to pick up on frequently. Sort of this energy of someone having a false start with someone else, but I'll get back to that. Essentially, I do feel like this is a time for you to have fun and reap in the benefits of your life. I don't know what that means necessarily, but it does feel like you have a lot of good karma coming your way. I feel like you've done a lot of the work. I'm seeing a chess table or a checkers table, and I also see something like tangerine or clementines or oranges, like something like that. Something orange could be even like orange creamsicle or something of that nature. I'm hearing Patricia as well. I don't know if any of you are named Patricia, but that is extra confirmation. If you are Patricia, hello. Um, but yeah, I do just want to say I understand that you've done a lot of hard work, and I don't feel like you've necessarily seen the blessings that, are what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, I'm hearing like on their way to you, but that's not what I was gonna say. You've done the work. You've been waiting for the results. You're like, where are the rewards? Essentially, they're coming. They're on their way. And I want you to know it's just a matter of time. They're going to start to trickle in. And then I think it's going to happen just a lot. Like, I feel like it's going to happen all of a sudden, all at once. I think there are a few decisions you're going to have to make, in terms of where you want your life to go or where you see your life headed. This definitely could have to do with this relationship that I was talking about. Now, let's get back to that. I do believe you had a false start with someone. I do believe that, things kind of went cold a little bit. And I definitely think that you've been missing them. And I think that they've been missing you too. But the difference in both of you is how you outwardly express yourselves. This person is a romantic at heart and genuinely has good intentions, but I think that they've definitely been through it, and I feel like that has altered the way that they show up. Oh, my nose turns red when I'm channeling. It is so funny. But it alters the way that they show up now in other relationships. And I think, you guys are really, I don't want to say like meant to teach one another because that makes it sound like that's the only purpose of the connection, and it's not. But I think one of the benefits of your connection is that you sort of are learning and unlearning things. I think you're a lot softer than the people that they've had in the past, more open and willing to work with them. I don't know, what they've been through, and this is a general reading, so it's going to differ for everyone. Um, but it does feel like the energy surrounding their previous connections was very hard, and it was very I don't know, like my way or the highway, but not on their side. Like it felt like it was on this other person's side. There was no compromise. If there was, it sort of was an illusion. It felt like they were gaining something, but they actually really weren't gaining anything from it. Um, yeah, illusion just keeps popping into my head. But anyway, we don't want to talk about the past, and definitely don't care to delve into their previous relationships because it doesn't matter now. But it does matter in the context of how they're showing up in your reality. And I think ultimately it brings me back to what I was saying before about surrendering. You're just surrendering. I think there was a point in time where you were really aching for this and waiting for this and wanting this to come in. But I think you're really just sort of sitting back now and allowing life to happen. And it's not like allowing life to happen to you, but rather for you, if that makes sense. There's sort of this like, okay, universe, like what you got? Like bring it to me. So I think this is the perfect energy for you to be in, especially if you are trying to manifest this person or this relationship, or even just like a happy relationship or a happy life, or, just beautiful blessings in general. Which actually brings me to something that I want to talk about with you guys. So I've mentioned in a few videos now that I am working on something for all of you. I'm really excited about it. It is a manifestation. I like can't talk sometimes. Manifestation journal. I'm a big journaler. I am also a huge manifester, but I kind of stumbled into it. Like I didn't really realize that I was doing all this manifesting. And my technique is definitely different than I think from a lot of other techniques that I've seen out there. And I do believe there's a lot of misinformation about manifestation out there. Um, anyway, I have manifested some really crazy, beautiful blessings into my life. And it would feel like I was gatekeeping this information if I didn't share it with you. I've actually talked about it in previous videos. And I do just want to stress like, this is not something you need. You do not need to buy my journal. You do not need, I mean, listen, help is always great, but you don't need anyone other than yourself. Like, you have all the power within you. And that's something that I am going to talk about in this, journal. I mean, essentially, it's going to be a blank journal, but it's going to come with a guided PDF. Because I really am all about freedom of expression and creativity. So I want you to have the space to draw in it if you want to, or write sideways, or whatever you feel, called to do, essentially. I thought about making a journal with prompts, but I feel like, I don't know, it doesn't connect with who I am and how I like to do these things. So that's sort of the reasoning there. And there is going to be a little twist, which I'll talk about in another video, but I did just want to explain a little bit about this already. And there was something else I wanted to say. I don't remember, but yeah, you don't need this. It's just helpful if you want it. There's going to be some prompts, and, I'm going to teach you about how I got into this and, what I do and all this stuff. So if you're interested, definitely let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if this reading resonated for you. I love to hear from you guys. It makes me so, so, so happy. Also, please beware of scammers. The only way to book a reading with me is through the link in my bio. It is powered through Calendly. I will never reach out to you first. These scammers are doing that. And also, please use your discernment when watching my content and other spiritual content. Essentially, we should just be confirming what you already know. I'm going to leave it at that, but I love you guys so much. Rock and roll, my spiritual gangsters. I will talk to you soon, and definitely let me know if this resonated for you. And if you're interested in my journal, I'm super excited about it. Okay, XOXO. Mwah.